Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So as you could probably tell, I am back in New York. After the live stream last night, I had already packed everything up and I got in the truck and I left right around 10 o'clock and I got back here at like 2 minutes after 8 this morning, something, or no, 6, I'm sorry, 2 minutes after 6 this morning. So I crashed out and that's what I did. So I want to show you what we got here. So another 6-face cord of wood were delivered while I was gone. And so these 3 rows and this row here, even made sure he left a gap there, which is good, because it's 3 rows, then a gap. And so that's why I said start from that side. And so that's what they did there. And that'll be the wood that gets used first. But actually, the wood that's going to get used first is because it's going to end up being this wood here. So, for making an estimation of what we went through last year, between, let's see, I had 10 face cord delivered the first time, 4 on Becky's side, and 6 over here, and then I had another 6 over here. So basically, if I had to guess with the amount of wood, I would say we went through 12 face cord last winter. So this side's all ready to go. And like I said, so this wood that's out here, once the weather gets colder, that wood will be burned first because it's outside. So it is tarped, and that's what he ended up having to do with that because of the, there's no more room in here. So, so this one's all full, so that's a really good thing. So I will show you how the garden is doing. I wonder if there's any pears on here this year. I think there was pears last year, so I think this year is a no pear year on these guys. I don't see any, so my guess is that we're not going to have any pears on there this year. So here's the garden. The garden's doing well. Squash all looks good. A little droopy there, but the tomatoes look fantastic. They're doing very, very well. Hello, Heather.
Hello. I'm here to say hello since you guys haven't seen me in a bit.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. So we got to show off your tattoos here.
Oh, yeah, this is for Mr. Prepper Nurse 1.
Yeah,
like him enough.
So I have to explain the whole. Do you want to explain the candle thing?
Whenever we go to a restaurant and we get like straw wrappers, I like to roll mine up and he kind of crunches his. So we put it together as our own little sculpture of like a candle. So I wanted to get like a candle tattoo to represent him. You know, and these are Sweet Peas because he called me Sweet Pea growing up.
Yeah.
So just a memorial tattoo for him, even though he's alive still.
Thank you. I do believe I'm still alive. And I will be getting a candle tattooed on me as well, but I'm going to get the old style. Like a lantern, like the ones that the old where they would hold with the candle in it. So I want to get that's what I'm going to have tattooed on me. So we have that's our own little thing with each other. And so I'm not sure where. I got plenty of places to put more tattoos. So we will figure that one out. But I'm just going to show you the garden here.
You're not going to put it right on the top of your bald head?
Yeah, right on top of my head I'm going to put that candle. Yeah. Now I was going to do like Bam Bam Bigelow and do the flames. He was a wrestler. Do you remember him? No. Well, he was a wrestler and he had flames on his head, and he was bald. So he was a big boy. I mean, he was like 350. Yeah. So some of you may know who Bam Bam Bigelow is. The rest of you are gonna be like, who? But no, tomatoes look awesome. She's pruning them up this year, which is good as well. And so all the energy is going into making the tomatoes. We have the cucumbers are over here. And they do seem to be doing very, very well. Some cabbage, that looks good. And got all the peppers and cauliflower down there. Some onions in this one. And I guess these are green beans. And I guess the deer came in and helped themselves to the green beans. So the green beans did not do so well. But it looks like we're going to get some anyway. But and I don't even remember what we planted over here. There's stuff planted everywhere. So I think that's carrots, I believe, on that side. And then, so I know there was radishes and carrots. So that might be, actually that looks like it might be radishes. But So, and then on this side over here, we had planted a bunch of the potatoes that we had left over, but I guess they must have been, some of them must have been too old. So only some of them came up. So she planted something else in this bed as well. And there's Mr. Max. Hey, Maxie. So, and then there's the marigolds. So those of you that don't know, I always plant marigolds at the ends of my gardens because it helps keep the pest away. The pests don't like marigolds, so every year, my grandparents did it, and so I just kept that tradition up, and it works really, really well. It helps, keeps a lot of the pests off the garden. So you plant your marigolds at the end of your rows, and so that's why marigolds are there, and so that's what we've been doing. The asparagus is doing well. So yeah, you know, everything is looking good. But so grass don't look so bad. Let me actually, I'll show you over here. So my sister's boyfriend has been obviously working on things, and so he cuts the grass when I'm gone to help me out. I generally cut it once while I'm here, but he even went all through this area and cleaned all this out, which is awesome. It looks a lot better. It looks really good. So thank you to him for doing all of that. So, but yeah, so that is where we are at with all of that. So just we're going to be doing a bonfire over here because actually I'll show you. We'll take a while. Oh, so I get home today. I got home this morning. I crashed out. I woke back up at about 11:30 because the dogs wanted to go out, especially Miss Hella at that point. So we're going to do a bonfire here, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be burning. But there is crap that needs to be taken care of. But this looks really good. Some of you may remember this area is being completely full of crap, and so now it looks fantastic. And so we've been obviously working on keeping this cut down as well now, and so it looks really good. But so there over here, I will show you really quickly, just kind of give you an update of what's happening here. So 4 of the face cord were delivered over here, so they got a good start on wood there. So Brian's camper was here. He did take that out of here, and so anyway, this is all. This goes back to Mike, my sister's ex. All this great wood, well, it's all termite eaten and garbage. So all this wood here is going to get put on that burning pile, and we're going to be burning that. So we're going to be doing a few bonfires, and so we'll have some good old bonfires going. And so that is going to be the game plan with that. But so the puppies are good. And so today I got, like I said, I got home, so I got up and we went to town, and then I ended up spending a bunch of money because that's what happens when I have to come back here. There's things that need to be taken care of. So I had to top off the gas first. So that was $100 right there. And then I had to go to the feed store. I bought, I bought 2 bags of regular feed. I bought 3 bags of cracked corn. And I got another thing of the wood chips for inside the chicken coop. And so that was $100. We had to stop at Save-A-Lot, and Heather needed a new fan because her fan died. And then she needed batteries for her game, so we got batteries and that. So there was another and a fan, so there was another $40. And then of course we did Taco Bell because, you know, I'm home and I spoil my child. So there was another $20. So I spent like $260. As soon as I get in West Virginia, I don't spend that because I don't go anywhere. I just stay on the property. I work on things on the property. So I guess that's easier, but you know. So it looks like our little girl here, our little baby girl, Miss Hella, and there's Miss Pandora. Hi, Pandy. But it looks like little Miss Hella, might be pregnant because she has stopped, she is no longer in heat. So her and her boy toy just needed a little bit of privacy to take care of their business. Right? Are you going to make some nice puppies? Huh? We're going to have a bigger pack of German Shepherds? But yeah, she's doing good. But yeah, she is no longer in heat. So I'm thinking the reason for that is because she is a pregnant. Pregnant! Hussy! You're a hussy. She's such a good dog. And it's funny, so whenever we're gone for the 3 weeks and we come back, there is the hierarchy thing going on between the 3 of them. And she had put up her hackles and was being a tough guy. And so that was pretty interesting to see. So anyway, I gave the birds some mealworms today as well. And so they were happy about that as well. So they're doing good. So anyway, just giving you, this is just an update video that yes, I'm back in New York. I am here now for at least a week. And just like I said, just trying to take care of business while I'm here. But the grass is all cut very nicely. So again, a big thank you to my sister's boyfriend. He did a really good job. And so that definitely helps. Let's see what we got going over here. Let's see what we got going. So you can see the peaches on the peach tree here. And oh yeah, a lot of peaches over here. That's good. What do we got on this one? Maybe this is a rest year on this tree. I don't really see any. Because last year this tree was loaded. And I don't think that tree had very many last year. So I think that's what's happening here. But these guys are plum trees. So they're growing up. And see, they're in competition with the other trees. So it's difficult for them. These are the blueberry bushes over here. Obviously the other blueberry bushes are now gone. That happens. If I plant more blueberry bushes, I'm going to let him know where they are and say, okay, don't touch these blueberry bushes. So, but anyway, so that's where we're at. Long drive, but I got back here safe and sound. And it was a good trip. No issues. Oh, look at Caesar, what are you doing? He's fixed, so it doesn't really matter. Hella, what are you letting him do? Tell him no. See, now she's mounting him. See, it's that whole dominance thing. She's becoming more assertive as she gets older. Like I said, she's a good-natured dog, but she's a big girl. So, and Pandora will always be the boss of that little pack right there. So, anyway, so that's where we're at, folks. I'm home. Went and took care of some business this morning. Just kind of showing you where we're at here. So, anyway, I'm going to jump off for now. I hope everybody's doing well. Remember, folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. Oh, they're double teaming Caesar now. We're one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we absolutely will be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. So we're bringing in decent power. Batteries are at 26.75, so that's good as well. 28 is fully charged with these guys, so definitely doing well. And that's where we're at. So, good solar day. Sun's out very nicely, and so it's definitely a good day. Alright folks, I'm going to jump off and I will do another video for you at 7. I think I may have a nap coming up again just to take the edge off. So I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out from now.